of Pitch and Switch. Today we're going to be talking about condiments. All of these things here are great to add to our burgers and all kinds of different meats that we choose to eat for our meals. And we do want to look at the ingredients on some of these because some of them have very harmful oils, are high in sugar and preservatives, and we want to try and get the best, most healthy product for our bodies. So first, let's start off with a family favorite at our house, the Sweet Baby Ray's BBQ sauce. When I look at the ingredients here, unfortunately the first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, and in the amount of 15 grams, which is actually almost 4 teaspoons of sugar. So that is quite a bit of sugar to be getting in 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. High fructose corn syrup is heavily processed. It's made from genetically modified cornstarch, and it actually gets skipped in the normal absorption process and goes straight to our liver for processing. And because it doesn't stimulate insulin, it causes problems with appetite regulation, and we don't realize that we're full. It causes weight gain, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, dementia, fatty liver, high blood pressure. So high fructose corn syrup is definitely something we do not want to consume very much of. The next ingredient in here that I see is natural flavors. I've talked about natural flavors before, but basically it just means that it has to start with something natural, a natural food, and then they can add up to 100 different chemicals to that. And what they do is they isolate flavors that are pleasing to our bodies and to our tongues to try to get us hooked on the products. So they kind of hijack our taste buds. So we want to try to avoid that. It also has caramel color, which unfortunately is a known carcinogen. So we want to avoid caramel color in our foods and in our drinks. And it also has sodium benzoate, which is a very harmful synthetic preservative. It can damage our DNA and also is a known carcinogen. So this is kind of a concerning barbecue sauce that you might want to reconsider eating. Next, we have the popular Kraft brand of barbecue sauce, Original. And it also, first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup to the tune of 12 grams of added sugar, which is 3 teaspoons. So a little bit less, but still quite a bit of sugar. It also has some natural flavors, and it has, just a lot of ingredients. So anytime you see a lot of ingredients, you kind of want to steer clear from it. You want to try to shoot for between 5 and 10 ingredients. And it has a potassium sorbate in it, which is a chemical additive that can be bad for your gut. And it's not actually allowed in organic products. So kind of interesting there. So what I would suggest for barbecue sauce is this brand, Primal Kitchen. It's organic, all the ingredients, and it's not sweetened with anything. So this is going to be a really good choice. Primal Kitchen makes all of these different products, so you can basically know if you want Primal Kitchen, it's going to be a good healthy choice, and you can buy this at Walmart. That's where I purchased this one. And then Tessemae's also makes different products as well that is generally pretty good as well. Let's move on to ketchups. So Heinz tomato ketchup, that's probably one of the most popular ones. Again, it has high fructose corn syrup in it and more corn syrup and natural flavoring. So those are the things that would concern me in this typical one. And it's not organic. And tomatoes are on the Environmental Working Group's Dirty Dozen list for some of the most heavily sprayed vegetables and fruit. So we want to try to get organic tomatoes whenever possible. So here's an organic tomato ketchup that I got at Walmart, and it does not have high fructose corn syrup. It has organic sugar instead. So this might be a little bit better choice. And Tessemae's also makes a ketchup as well that's sweetened with dates. So you could potentially try that one and see what that one tastes like. Buffalo sauce. That's another popular item, especially when we're making chicken wings. And this one is Frank's Red Hot Sauce. And the problem with this one that I see is made with canola oil. Canola oil is heavily processed and refined. It's very inflammatory to our bodies, and we want to avoid canola oil whenever possible. So that's not great. It also says natural butter type flavor. I'm not really sure what that means, but probably not great for your body. So here is a different choice. This is by Tessemae's buffalo sauce. It's organic, a lot of organic ingredients in here. It has high oleic sunflower oil, so high oleic means it's a little bit more heart healthy, but sunflower oil is still not the best, but it's better than like a canola oil is. Primal Kitchen also makes a buffalo sauce. That would be a best in class option. And then lastly, we have the mustards. Mustards generally are pretty safe, except that we want to look for natural flavors. So this is French's spicy brown mustard, and it does have natural flavors, so try to find one that doesn't have natural flavors in it so your taste buds aren't getting hijacked. This one is just a yellow mustard from Aldi, and it does not have any natural flavors listed. I think Great Value at Walmart also makes one that does not have natural flavors, so just something to look for there. So in conclusion, we just want to think about the ingredients in our condiments and make a healthy choice and try to stay away from these products with lots of sugar and move toward the organic and healthier oil products.